from the Ukraine, and it's destroyed. It looks like one half of it got wet. I'm not sure if it started this journey like that or not. Woo! It's actually wet. There she is. Ah. Oh, we got a coin too. It's a good thing. 2014. It's probably a Ukrainian or Russian coin. That's cool. So we're running with a lot of Russian gear. We got our nail head. Look at this scoop. Wow. Well, it's going for big, and the equivalent of this, let me tell you, it's about almost $100 cheaper than some of the other ones of this size. And the description said you could see the raw workmanship on it, which you can, but that it was just strong as could be, and I'm believing it so far. That's what I was thinking. Didn't claim to be the lightest thing, but I'm a big person, so look at that scoop and little holes. Liking the handle in there. And that was from Vladimir. Look at that scoop. It's 11 by 8. Okay, we're on a quest for treasure, and this is the first stop. Little Park already did the kid pit, and I'm going to work my way out of the lawn. I'm not doing too much grass today. I'm going to hit a billion parks, and if that doesn't pay off, we're going for relics. But we got the Garrett AT Pro with the nail head on there. It's just a condensed double D, so it's crushed down. It's a little bit narrower. It's not really any shorter. And the Garrett carrot. And we found 2 pennies so far. Okay, some coinage. We're not totally skunked. We're gonna roll on to the next spot. I'll let you know where it is when I figure it out. Second playground. It's actually a school, and first piece of jewelry, and it's a Gemini, which I am. So we already found 77 penny. That's my birth year. Intelligent. Yeah, I wish. Literally getting back to the truck. I'm gonna put my metal detector away, and laying there on the ground, it caught my eye. We're 2 bent up little silvery earrings. There are dangles on them. So there's our next piece of jewelry. Yes, we'll go ahead and get the little pieces. Yeah, looking like some silver. That was 2 more parks, and I did not include them because I figured I'll save you from the tinfoil. We are out at a river, and it's about half tide. I don't know if it's coming in or not. We're going to take the new scoop and go down, work the mud, do some metal larking. Metal larking? Here we are. We're going to dig away at this place that's normally too muddy with the new scoop and see how we do. It's half salt water and half fresh. Covered. Atypical of this spot, it's burnt heavy metal, but there was a golden tooth and other pieces of unidentified metal recovered from here, so we'll save it. It's a modern quarter. Oh man, they get around, don't they? And then 2 modern zinc pennies I didn't show you. Just pop this out of here. Jefferson nickel. 2,000. 5 cents. There's these coins here. That'll keep you moving. See it? That's an eyeballed watch. Scooped up and then dumped on the riverbanks back in the day. Kind of delicate with the face in case there's anything left. A-deck, base metal. 2038. That is. Kind of feels heavy again. Crawling around on my hands and knees. I just eyeballed something. We gotta figure out what that is. Some pieces of wire and stuff. They're falling out of the dirt here, and you can see the dirt's actually just made out of. Ooh! Prohibited. Prohibited. I'll wash that off too. It's another good thing this scoop is good for. But yeah, never be afraid to just get down and look around. That's how you find the little shell buttons and stuff too, which I'm also looking for. But if you look, there's a cave under this whole thing all the way to the other side. And there's bricks and porcelain and everything down in here. I wonder how much more gold and silver's in here. Got a fair amount for one spot so far. Oh, here's the tip of a fishing pole. Okay. I'll let you know. I just wanted to show you what I was up to. Copper wire. Gallo flavor, garlic flavor. I'm gonna put that away because we're racing the tide. That's why we do cleanups. Piece of gaudy amber glass. Can't tell what that is. 1980 dime US 10-cent piece. Oh, there it is. There's no other way to find this except for eyeballing and sifting. And this is probably 100-year-old shell mother of pearl button. And that one's in nice condition. Wow. Usually they're very flaky. This one's not. It's got to get wrapped up. Nice. Right next to each other, we got a Peters. It's pretty old. I think they went out of business in 1920 or something. Peters Ideal round, 12 gauge head stamp off of a bullet, projectile casing, 12 gauge. And this, it's got a little hole, threads on that side, threads on that side. It's some sort of valve cap thingy. Onwards. It's about 103 degrees. We just got a Gran Torino out of that hole. It's missing its tires. But oh yeah, Hot Wheels red. Look at that. Awesome. '2010. Reading 81, another Hot Wheels. But what came out first was the ruby red top of that. I thought we had a massive brooch or something. There's this third signal in here. I'm betting it's another Hot Wheels. Man, somebody was ditching cars in the river. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of amusing that we are in Napa and that we did just take this, even though grapes aren't historically that old of a thing here. Look at the delicateness of that. That is insane. It must have been a brooch or something. Look at the pitting on the back. I guess that's the grape stamp. But the leaves and the vines, do you see that? What the heck? Whoa. That's probably the coolest Napa Valley souvenir you could get. There, this was probably lost when it was all orchard still. Only the monks and Freemark Abbey and places like that were brewing wine. Okay, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I do want to keep moving because this is the third and the last beach area and we're getting pinched off by the tide because that's life. But yeah. What? Next. Fine, it was reading a high 81. Used to be copper, I guess. They're telling what it is at this point, so we quit beating it on the rocks. Okay, we are back at cleanup, my tailgate. And these are all the different sinkers we found. It's always amazing, the different styles. Different head stamps. These are some pieces that I cleaned up on the wire brush wheel because I wanted to get a good look at what they really were. And this one's definitely copper, and can't tell what it was beyond that. But it's kind of cool, just the pitting that occurs in the salt water. This is what probably ended up being our little suspender clip. This, I don't know, I feel like it's a part to a razor, but maybe not at all. It just, something curved, and you see a little bit of thread on there, but also I took it to the wire brush and you know, the wire wheel on a grinder, and I love the little pitting on it. This reads up as a 55. It might just be iron, but it wasn't rusty. I'm thinking it's some sort of nickel that for some reason was shaped into a bar. I don't know what was going on with this sight. It's a good strong mix of everything, but absolutely no rust on it, which made me think it was silver, but it's not. It's reading in really low, but still way above 40, and it's a 55 consistently. This is our little Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so found a little pendant. It is not silver, I don't believe it. It doesn't have markings, and it looks like a you know, just kind of play jewelry. This is our little piece of amber molten glass. I really like the play of the colors in it, so I will put it amongst the stones of my yard. Two little tops, piece of a bell, wire, are 3 cars that we found that were lost in the river. Lighter, does the lighter work? The lighter might work, but not with my left hand. 2 nickels, US 5 cents. 2 dimes, US 10 cents. This, don't know, but that's what it ended up looking like. Don't know. Top 2 aluminum rivet. Pencils from the schools chewed down. Usual garbage targets. Washer, spinner bait, spinner. 4 quarters, US 25 cent pieces. These are 1 cent pieces, pennies. Our watch, really cool. I do not know the year of it. Maybe we'll try and pop it here. I'll pop it open if it says a date inside the back of it. I'll put that on there. If not, then it won't be here. A wire twist. Modern wire twist. Untwisted wire. Let's see. This. Not sure. Pieces of molten metal. Grommet. This is a Gallo flavor guard bottle. Not sure how old that is, but I picked it up because I haven't seen that on the bottom of the bottle. These, I'm assuming, are utility lead strips. Everybody used to build lots of stuff and seal it up with lead because they didn't have a lot of the modern stuff that we use now. So they would use melted lead to seal cracks and such, and pound in this soft gasket and everything else. Here's a button. Don't assume that it's too old, but you know, maybe 40s or 50s. Maybe a strap keeper. I forget what those are actually called. These, if you found in a pair and just need some repair, and look what they say on them. 925. FAS, I don't know what that is, but 925, 925. So those are a little chunk of silver. Not bad. Like I say, we just gotta. I know some jewelry makers, they can fix those. This. I'm debating on whether this is the find of the day or not, and I'll show you why in a second. I mean, silver is always nice too. But look at this. Maybe a hat brooch. Not sure. Remember that this is Napa, but this is way back when probably it was just a general fashion of the country, not the valley, to be wearing grapes. So, cool coinky dink. And I moved these. These are separate leaves. See under there? I moved it. I shouldn't have because it's only like welded in a couple of spots. But I'm not going to do it again for you. Or I've even seen silver come out of salt water looking like this, but we are not going to wire brush this. This is one of those, it's absolutely perfect. I will probably, leave in the comments below if there's anything specific that I should do to this metal that you know about because it came out of salt water. It's not iron, so it already has the natural resistances of whatever metal it is, but look at the detail of it. See the vines? Those are separate from everything else. The little vine that starts there, like a cutting, and it wraps all the way around. And then that one there goes to a leaf. That's actually a leaf there, see it? And would have just been stoked with any of this. What a great day, right? So then I'm cleaning up my metals. You don't know how many of these gobs of metal I grab. So I grab every chunk of metal that I see that could be a precious metal of any sort, and I investigate it, like the non-rusty silver one. Remember that all of the iron sitting in that spot is just flaky yellow. You can crush it with your fingers, rusted solid. So then I pick this up, this heavy thing, and it didn't look like this. It's actually really hard to scrub out. I took the wire brush to this to get it to go down to this, and the wire brush does not affect it at all. First clue, not lead. And then we threw it on the ground. I had my dad and Barry here, and tunked it all over the ground. It's not soft, it won't dent. I shined it up. I know this is a poor light, but it is a silver metal. I know what it is. I already tested it. This is silver. Check it out. Now put it there. And if you know Garrett, it's going to be strong 81 for silver. It should. So And it is just the most beautiful sound you could hear in the headphones. So pretty crazy. We will test it with acid to confirm that. Thank you for coming with me on this. Wow. You know, any questions, leave them down below and I'll try and get back to you on that. I apologize if I don't. The world spins around and time is a lot like money. You always want to have enough to cover everything and you don't. You know how it goes. So, I appreciate you sticking with me on the quest. I hope that this was fun. Wow. I'm going to go revel in this, tell everybody the good news. And, silver relic, cool stuff, lead recovered, mission done for the day. Quest on. We'll see you next time.